Would you believe me if I told you that with just a few small changes each day, you can regain the muscle strength you had back in your 40s? Sounds hard to believe, I know, but it's true, and I'm living proof of it. Welcome to Senior Health Every Day. I'm Dr. Richard Caldwell, and this year I turned 70. After more than 40 years working in geriatric medicine here in the United States, I've learned one very important truth. Aging may take away our black hair, maybe even our tall posture, but it should never take away our independence or vitality. Not if we take care of ourselves the right way. At age 60, many folks start to feel weaker. They walk slower, get tired more easily, deal with back pain, knee soreness. But the truth is, your body still has the power to recover. We just need to reignite the muscle flame that's still inside of us. And we can do that with a few simple, powerful habits. In today's video, I want to walk with you through 10 golden habits that can help restore muscle strength, improve balance, and help us live more independently with strength and resilience each and every day. Habit 1, progressive strength training. Let me tell you a little secret about aging well. One of the most powerful things you can do for your body is to challenge your muscles regularly. It's called progressive strength training. And it's one of the most effective ways to fight aging. From the inside out, it helps keep your bones strong. It builds muscle that supports your joints. It even improves brain health, memory, and heart function. Now don't worry, you don't have to lift heavy weights. The key is to start light and gradually increase the difficulty. That's what we mean by progressive. You might begin with bodyweight exercises like chair stands, wall push-ups, or resistance bands. As you get stronger, you can slowly add more reps or a bit more resistance. The goal is simple. You want to feel that good, tired feeling. That point where you think, I can't do one more rep with good form. That's when your muscles start to grow. And that's when your body begins to change. Just 2 short sessions per week. That's all it takes to see results, even in your 70s or 80s. So remember, age doesn't mean weakness. Your muscles still want to work for you. You just have to give them a reason. Habit 2, strengthen your brain-to-muscle connection. Let me tell you something most folks never hear from their doctor. When it comes to strength, your muscles aren't everything. What really matters is the connection between your brain and your muscles, something we call the neuromuscular connection. As we age, this link starts to weaken, often faster than we realize. Even if your muscles are still strong, if the signal from your brain is slow or unclear, you'll feel off balance, your movements will feel clumsy, and your risk of falling goes up. But here's the good news. You can train this connection and keep it sharp. How? By doing activities that require coordination and focus. Things like tai chi, dancing, or even a friendly game of ping pong. Habit 3, build strength with progressive resistance. Now listen closely. This habit right here is what I call a game changer. If there's one thing that keeps older adults strong, independent, and full of energy, it's progressive resistance training. Sounds fancy, but really it just means keep challenging your muscles little by little over time. Here's the truth. After age 30, we start losing muscle. By the time we hit 60 or 70, that muscle loss speeds up fast. And when muscle goes, so does balance, metabolism, even memory and heart health. But it doesn't have to be that way. Progressive strength training helps us reverse that loss. Start small, maybe with light exercises using your own body weight. Then gradually add more effort, a few more reps, a little more resistance, a longer hold. Simple things like standing up from a chair without using your hands, doing wall push-ups, or using resistance bands. Done with good form, these movements work multiple muscles at once. And they mimic real-life actions, which is even better. Studies show that even folks in their 80s can gain muscle, improve balance, and boost brain function with just 2 sessions a week. So don't be afraid of strength training. Done right, it's safe, effective, and one of the best anti-aging tools we have. And the best part, you're never too old to start. Habit 4. Improve your brain-to-muscle connection. Here's something most folks don't realize. Getting stronger isn't just about building muscle. It's also about making sure your brain and muscles stay connected. That connection is called the neuromuscular link. And as we age, it can start to fade, even if your muscles are still there. If your brain's signals can't reach them quickly and clearly, you're going to feel off balance, slower, and more at risk for falls. But the good news is you can train and protect that connection. How? By doing coordination-based exercises. Simple, enjoyable activities like tai chi, dancing, or ping pong. These aren't just fun. They're powerful tools to keep your brain sharp and your body responsive. They help improve your balance, reaction time, and the way your brain talks to your muscles. And here's the best part. These exercises are gentle on the joints, yet incredibly effective for improving both strength and stability. So if you've been walking the same path every day, try something new. Something that gets your brain and body working together. Because the stronger that connection stays, the more confidently you'll move through life. Habit 5. Get your vitamin D the right way. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you checked your vitamin D levels? Most older adults don't realize this, but over 80% of seniors are low in vitamin D, and that might be quietly draining your muscle strength. See, vitamin D isn't just for bones. It's often called the muscle vitamin too. That's because your muscle cells have special receptors that need vitamin D to grow, repair, and work properly. When you don't have enough, your muscles feel weaker, your balance slips, and your risk of falling goes way up. Now here's the tricky part. As we age, our skin becomes less efficient at making vitamin D from sunlight. Even if you're getting outside, it might not be enough. That's why many doctors recommend 2,000 to 4,000 IU per day, especially for older adults who don't get daily sun, or eat enough vitamin D-rich foods like salmon, eggs, or fortified milk. But here's a big warning. If you're supplementing with vitamin D, you also need vitamin K too. Without it, calcium might end up in your arteries instead of your bones, which can cause heart problems. So what should you do? Ask your doctor for a simple blood test. Aim for vitamin D levels above 40 ng/ml. And if you take supplements, choose ones that combine D3 and K2. This small change could mean that. Habit 6. Gently wake up your muscles each morning. Let me tell you something simple, but powerful. Every morning when you wake up, your body has just gone through 7 or 8 hours of stillness. Your joints are stiff. Your muscles feel tight, and if you're like most older adults, you might even feel a bit achy getting out of bed. But there's a habit that takes just 3 to 5 minutes each morning, and it can completely change how your body feels for the rest of the day. It's this gentle stretching and self-massage right after waking up. Just think of it as saying good morning to your body. Start by gently rotating your ankles and wrists while lying in bed. Stretch your arms overhead and take a deep breath. Then, while sitting up, massage your thighs, calves, or lower back with your hands. Simple, slow movements, no pain, no strain. This small habit gets your blood flowing, wakes up your nervous system, and tells your muscles, it's time to move. It's especially helpful for folks with arthritis, muscle stiffness, or anyone who feels tight and creaky in the morning. The best part, you don't need any equipment, no gym. Just your hands and a few minutes of care. Over time, this little routine can improve your flexibility, reduce pain, and make you feel more steady and energized as you start the day. Try it tomorrow morning. Your body will thank you. Habit 7. Apply a little good stress to stay strong. Now here's something you might not expect. Not all stress is bad. In fact, a little bit of the right kind of stress, what scientists call hormetic stress, can actually make your body stronger as you age. What does that mean? It means that when your body experiences a short burst of discomfort, like a cold shower or gentle heat from a sauna, or even light intermittent fasting, it wakes up your cells and tells them, time to repair, time to get stronger. Think of it like exercise for your internal systems. Not too much, not too often, but just enough to keep your body sharp and resilient. Take cold exposure, for example. Finishing your shower with 30 seconds of cold water can increase a hormone called adiponectin, which helps protect your muscles from breaking down. Or try sitting in a warm sauna a few times a week. A Finnish study found that seniors who used saunas regularly had 40% less muscle loss than those who didn't. Even short periods of fasting, like eating only within an 8-10 hour window each day, have been shown to improve muscle function by 10%. In just 12 weeks, these tiny stressors flip on your body's repair systems, boost your mitochondria, and even activate genes linked to longevity. But here's the key. It has to be short and controlled. Too much stress is harmful. But just the right amount, it keeps your muscles, your metabolism, and even your brain in top form. So don't be afraid of a little challenge. Add just one small hormetic stressor to your week, and you might be surprised how strong and refreshed you. Habit 8. Reduce chronic inflammation, the silent muscle killer. Now let's talk about something that's quiet, but incredibly harmful if we don't keep it in check. It's called chronic inflammation, and it's a sneaky thief. It slowly breaks down your muscles, joints, and even your memory, without making a sound. See, inflammation isn't always bad. When you have a cut or an infection, inflammation helps your body heal. But when it sticks around all the time, it turns into a problem, especially as we age. Scientists even have a name for it: inflammaging. That's long-term, low-grade inflammation. That makes your body feel older, weaker, and more tired, even when you're eating right or staying active. So what's causing it? Often it's a mix of things: poor sleep, stress, unhealthy gut bacteria, and certain processed foods. But here's the good news. You can fight back with simple daily habits. White heavy check mark first, get better sleep. Try going to bed and waking up at the same time every day. And sleep in a dark, quiet room. That alone can lower inflammation by up to 40%. White heavy check mark next. Eat more colorful plant foods, fruits, vegetables, herbs, spices. Aim for 30 different plant foods a week. Yes, 30. Variety is what feeds good gut bacteria. White heavy check mark. Add probiotics like yogurt, kefir, or sauerkraut to support your gut. A healthy gut means less inflammation and stronger muscles. White heavy check mark, and don't forget omega-3s from fatty fish like salmon or sardines. 2 to 3 grams a day can help calm your immune system and protect your joints and muscles. If you're not sure how much inflammation is hiding in your body, ask your doctor for a high-sensitivity C-reactive protein test. It's a simple blood test, and it can tell you a lot. Bottom line, if your body is on fire from the inside, your muscles won't grow no matter how much protein or exercise you get. Put out the flames first, then your strength can shine through. Habit 9. Stay socially connected, a workout for your mind and body. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you had a good laugh with a friend, or shared a story with someone who really listened? You might not realize it, but those moments are powerful medicine, not just for your heart, but for your muscles too. That's right, staying socially connected isn't just about feeling less lonely. It actually helps your body stay stronger, your brain stay sharper, and your motivation stay high. Here, SY, when we talk, laugh, hug, or just spend time with people we care about, our brains release happy hormones like oxytocin and dopamine. These chemicals help lower stress, reduce inflammation, and even boost muscle repair. And here's something even more interesting. Regular social interaction has been shown to improve mobility and balance. In seniors, why? Because when we're around others, we move more, we engage more, and we're less likely to fall into sedentary habits. Plus, social activities often involve mental stimulation. Whether it's playing cards, joining a dance class, or just chatting over coffee, you're giving your brain a workout, and a strong brain helps your muscles move with more control and coordination. So what can you do? Heavy call a friend or family member just to check in. Heavy join a senior center, walking group, or book club. Heavy volunteer your time, your stories, or your smile. It doesn't have to be big. Even a few minutes of connection each day can make a big difference in how strong, steady, and happy you feel. Because here's the truth. Muscles get habit 10, boost your micronutrient intake, the tiny helpers with a big job. Now, you've probably heard about protein and exercise, right? But let me tell you something most people don't realize. Your body also needs tiny nutrients to keep your muscles strong and healthy. I'm talking about micronutrients. These are vitamins and minerals that may not get the spotlight. But without them, your body can't absorb protein properly, or recover after activity, or even send signals from your brain to your muscles. Let me break it down. Magnesium helps your muscles contract and relax. Too little of it, you might feel weak, crampy, or tired all the time. Vitamin B12 keeps your nerves and muscles talking to each other. Many older adults don't absorb B12 well, especially if you take heartburn medicine or metformin. Zinc and selenium support muscle repair and protect your body from damage. Creatine, yes, even older adults benefit from it. It helps your muscles stay energized and your mind stay sharp. So what can you do? Ask your doctor about getting a micronutrient test. A simple blood test can show if you're low on anything important. Eat a variety of whole foods, leafy greens, beans, fish, eggs, nuts, and seeds. Even a square of dark chocolate can help. And if needed, supplement carefully, not too much, just enough to fill in the gaps. Remember, you can lift weights and eat protein all day long. But without these little nutrients helping behind the scenes, your body can't build or repair muscle efficiently. Think of them like the team backstage at a play. You may not see them, but without them, the whole show can fall apart. So give your muscles what they need, big and small, and they'll keep showing up strong for you. Final thoughts: your stronger, healthier future starts today. So, my friend, you've just discovered 10 powerful habits that can help you rebuild your strength, restore your balance, and bring back the confidence you may have thought was gone for good. And the best part? You don't have to do everything at once. Just start with one habit, whichever feels easiest for you. Maybe it's stretching gently in the morning, or adding a little more protein to your breakfast, or taking that first step towards strength training. Whatever it is, start small, but start today. Because every small action you take is an investment in the future version of you. The version who's still walking tall, still independent, still dancing, traveling, and living fully. At 70, 80, even 90 years old. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these habits are you already doing? Which one surprised you the most? Or maybe, do you know someone over 70 who inspires you with their strength? Leave a comment below, share your story. You never know who you might inspire next. And don't forget to subscribe to Senior Health every day. We're building a community of older adults who are choosing strength, energy, and longevity. One smart habit at a time. Hit that bell so you won't miss the next video. We've got so much more to share. Real science,